Uh, so first of all, yesterday we have done define company and we have done define company code, right? And third step, assign company code to company. These three we have done, right? So step number 4, define business area. I think business area also we have done, right? Business area. So business areas we can define. Just go to say go to new entries and define business areas. Right, these three, not Sony, DRLB. So here what I'm doing, I'm going to define business area, right? Business areas, whatever we have defined, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, and even my plant area also in order to capture the expenses, I'm defining it as a business area. So what I'm doing, go to new entries, right? So DRBN, that is Dr. D Labs, Bangalore, right? Bangalore and DRL. So because this Bangalore belong to Dr. D Labs group. Similarly, I'm prefixing DR in front of every business area, right? DRHY I'm defining, right? Hyderabad, DRL. This is because the same client will be used by several people. So for that purpose, I'm doing this, right? And right, DR Chennai, CH, right? Chennai, DRL. Like this, we can define any number of business areas for your
Business areas, you mean the offices or the factories?
the branches wherever you have.
Okay.
The branches wherever you have, all those areas I'm going to define as business areas. So 4 steps we have completed, first 4 steps. Then coming to chart of accounts, right? Define chart of accounts, assign chart of accounts to company code, define account group, and define retained earnings account. These 4 I have to define again. Organization structure, yes, defined from enterprise structure onwards. Now general ledger accounting, etc. I'm going to do from financial accounting, general ledger accounting, master data, GL accounts, preparations, right? These 4 steps. What are the 4 steps we have sought, right? Define chart of accounts, all these 4 steps we can define. Edit chart of accounts, assign chart of accounts to company code, define account group, define return earnings account. These 4 steps will be, now we are defining it. But as I told you already, these things have been completed, but anyway, I'll show you how we'll do it. Edit chart of accounts list, right? We'll be going to new entries, right? New entries, DRCA, that is Dr. Reddy Labs chart of accounts, and the chart of accounts for Dr. Reddy Labs group. Here I'm going to tell to the system, maintain language, right? Select English, English, select English. Now length of GL account, here maximum you can use 10 digits, but what I have decided, right, for our company code, 6 digit, right? These are the chart of accounts I have defined for my GL accounts. So 6 digits is more than sufficient for us. And if you want, you can take even 8 digit or 10 digit, but here maximum 10 digit, right? I'm telling to the system, I'm going to use 6 digits. Then coming to integration, controlling integration, that is manual creation of cost elements. These things about, we'll discuss about these things when we go to the controlling area, not now immediately. Next is group chart of account, that also we are not going to explain anything now, right? We'll discuss this later. Now only 4 things we have discussed, that is, one is name, that we have defined here, DRCA, and the description part, and English, and 6 digits, only these 4. Right? This is sufficient. And then we have to save it. Right? Because since I have already done it, I have not saved. And see, DRCA. Once you save, it will be graded out. Same chart of accounts, English 6, like this. Come back. Then assign company code to chart of accounts. So whatever our company code, to our company code, we need to tell to the system organization structure. So we have to tell to the system this company code is linked to the chart of accounts. That is what we need to do now. Right? Click on position. Go to our DRLB, our company code DRLB. Press enter. So this will be seen. Now against that, against Dr. Reddy Labs bulk drugs, I have to assign the chart of accounts. The chart of accounts, see whatever we have defined there, the chart of accounts is visible now. I can just assign here. So chart of account name is DRCA. Here it is available in the list. Double click on this. It will come here. Then save it. Right. Now all those things are going to be saved in, say, I'm going to create already Dr. Reddy Labs request number. So this request number is going to be used for the purpose of transporting data from one landscape to another landscape, from one server to another server, or one client to another client. Right. So Dr. Reddy Lab DRL group configuration settings. I have created one request number. I have taken this. But in the beginning, you ignore this, right? Maybe because this is going to be used only to transport or to transfer the configuration settings from one client to another client. Right, I'll explain you about the landscape afterwards. Right now, Dr. Reddy Labs and the chart of accounts are linked to each other. Come back. Define account group. So define account
In
group.
the chartered account, you have just defined its name, right? You didn't put the list of charts
No,
or anything.
now we are going to
List
do it
of
now.
accounts and everything.
Right now I'm going to do, see here.
Okay.
Now go to new entries. Now here chart of accounts, account group, name, from account to account. So whatever we have decided here, account group, this we can assign there. We can manually enter or simply just copy and paste. It is easy for us. First create on an Excel sheet and copy paste it. Control C. Right, because keeping this structure in view, I have created exactly the same. Right. So the PDF document, whatever I have sent you, from there you copy and paste it to in an Excel sheet. From there you can copy and paste here. Right.
Okay.
Come down a little. Okay. Sorry, it will not allow me now because already these things have already been defined. Like this, everything. All these things just you copy and paste here. Right. Same thing.
Instead of we doing this already repeated one, can you use a fresh server for our batch and we do it
Not fresh
separately?
server, fresh company code I can take. Right.
Yeah.
Fresh company code I can take. But the thing is, see now if I take one company code and afterwards again, see only the 21 steps only we have completed. Afterwards again we have to use same Dr. D labs only. So that's why just I am taking this one. Otherwise if you are not going to have any confusion, I'll take one more company code also, nothing wrong.
Okay.
Right. So anyhow, the same thing whatever we have defined, cancel, yes. So whatever I do, I'll do one thing, otherwise I'll take say one sample company code I'll take for your purpose. This 20 steps I'm going to define. Right, instead of Dr. Reddy Labs I'll take say DRL I'll take. Right. So I'll let me define even other things also. Define company.
Yeah.
Right. Instead of DRLB
Yeah.
I'll define DRL. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm taking a company called DRL, right? So this also I'm taking Ready Labs Group. Same settings I'm taking,
No,
right? It is
while practicing, we can take our new company and company codes, and we can
yeah,
practice one at a time.
anything you can take. Yeah, practicing. Yeah, I'll take other
So
company
you are
code.
putting in first the second line. The company name is Dr. Reddy Labs Group. So you have defined the company as the Reddy Labs Group
No,
and
no,
adding a unit to it, or it's the group.
no, no. This is group. First, now I'm creating group.
Okay.
Again, I'm coming from first.
Okay.
Right? I'm coming from the first.
Yeah.
From the beginning, I'm coming.
Okay.
So instead of DRLB, I'm taking only DRL because for your sake, I'm creating once again.
Yeah. Okay. Understood.
Right, Manoj?
Yeah.
So instead of DRLB, I'm creating only DRL because DRLB I have already created.
Okay.
Right? Instead of repeating the
Yeah.
same thing, everywhere we'll get the same problem. Right? I'm taking this one.
Okay. Understood.
Save it. Right?
Okay.
Come back. Then second, define company code. So company code is the same path.
Yeah.
Double click on edit company code data. Go to new entries, and even this also I'm taking company code DRL.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Dr. Reddy Labs. Afterwards I'll delete it because once if you don't post anything, we can delete it. Right? Dr. Reddy
Okay.
Labs, Bulk Trucks Limited.
Yeah.
Hyderabad, INR, language English. Right? Country India,
Yeah.
currency INR,
Right.
English. Save it. So name, right? Just I'm taking Hyderabad, right? Just enter, that's all. Only the address part, because for this is for the company code, it will ask for the address part. To
Okay.
create a new request number, what we need to do, we need to click on this one, create a new request.
Okay.
DRL, company code, settings, press enter, right? Just enter again.
Yeah.
First time only you create one request number, everything will be recorded in the same request. Come back.
Okay.
Right? Define business area. Right? Same business areas we can use. We have created already, right? Nothing wrong. Then when coming to the assign business area, assign company code to company. Right? Assignment, financial accounting. Right? Assign company code to company. Click on position. Right? DRL. Here it is DRL. Company DRL and okay, group also DRL, same thing, DRL group. I think it is not right. Save it.
Yeah.
So company and company code link it to each other.
Okay.
Right. Now business areas anyhow you have seen how we have to create. Now let us come to the edit chart of accounts list. Right. 4 steps. Next 4 steps belong to our chart of accounts. All those
Start
things.
up.
Right. The path is financial accounting, general ledger accounting, master records, general ledger accounts, preparations, revise chapter record. Here you read the theory part. It is essential to read the theory. Right. It will give
Okay.
you very good conceptual understanding of the subject. Now
Okay.
edit chart of accounts list. Click on this. Define our chart of accounts. The name of the chart of accounts I am using same. Right. Say
DRL.
I'll say, okay, I'll say DRL only. This name also I'm using. Chart of accounts name also I'm giving DRL. Chart of accounts for DRL group. Description system will not object. Right. Only this code, whatever we are going to use, only that will be objected. Right. So I can
Okay.
use the same thing.
So is there any limitation on the number of characters in chart of accounts? DRL, CA you can type?
4 characters here.
Okay, only 4.
4,
Okay. Okay.
not more than that. Maintain language, English. And account number length 6, right? Just save it. Then coming to assign company code to chart of accounts, right? Now click on this, click on position, DRL. Against DRL, I have to assign my chart of accounts name. So chart of accounts name, I have used only DRL,
Yeah.
right? Save it.
Yeah.
So now company code and chart of accounts are linked to each other.
Right.
And for DRLB, I have the recorded version also, right? I'll forward to both of you.
Okay.
Next, define account group. Go to new entries. And here, since I have used chart of account DRCA, sorry, DRL, so let me change this. Otherwise system will not accept. So now, right, the same thing I can copy and paste.
Okay.
Total group. So we have discussed about this group. Same thing, let me copy here. Even manually also you can enter, but
Okay.
better to copy onto an Excel sheet and paste here. That will be easy. So generally we, even in real time scenario, we keep this account group like this and we'll be copying paste in the projects. But
Okay.
here, here I have taken the gap of 100 numbers, say 3 lakh 1 to 3 lakh 100. But in real scenario, what I'm doing, I'm taking 1000 numbers because the number of accounts may be more. So that's why I'll be taking 1000 numbers there in the real scenario.
Okay.
Right? Like this, the total account group can be copied and pasted to in this table.
Okay.
Right? Come back. So that is step number 7. Now step number 8, define retained earnings account. So define retained earnings account means what is the retained earnings number? Now it will ask what is your chart of accounts. Say DRL.
Okay.
Profit and loss account statement X. X is equal to my results and surplus first number, because see, retained earnings is nothing but what? It is the profits that are retained in the business. I have to tell to the system which account I'm going to use for the purpose of posting my retained earnings account. So I'm going to use, right, 1,101,000, right, being because retained earnings account is part and parcel of reserves and surplus, right? So first
Right.
number I'm allotting for retained earnings. So, but here I'm telling to the system, right, X. X means what? X is nothing but I can prepare not one P&L account, I can prepare 2, 3, right, or any number of P&L accounts I can create. People may wonder that no, most of you have seen defining only one P&L account for one company, isn't it? But in real scenario, in
Right.
case if it is
Right.
required, you can prepare 2 profit and loss accounts for one company code, because I have certain, especially in case of funds where there are grants are there from central government, etc. They will ask us to prepare profit and loss account and balance sheet for the separate grants. Separately they have to prepare how they are utilizing, and for that purpose certain organizations, so they will be preparing more than one P&L account. In such case we can define X, Y, Z. If it is X, the profit is going to be stored in this account. If Y,
No,
another
I
account.
really didn't
Z,
understand
another
the
account.
scenario when they have to prepare two accounts.
Hmm?
I didn't really understand the scenario in which they have to prepare
Yeah,
two
even
accounts.
in practically
What you
also,
said can be.
yeah, see, even practically, right, very rarely this scenario occurs, right? And one more thing,
Okay.
SAP has given us this provision, right? But see, the internationally you go anywhere, X is the standard statement, P&L account statement we use. If you have
Okay.
more than one account, more than P&L
Okay.
account, say for example, there are funds, grants are there from the central government. Grants for 2 to 3 purposes they have allotted. So for one educational organization, I have to prepare my P&L account for grants X, grant C, grant ABC are there. Management
Yeah.
asked us to prepare 3 profit and loss accounts for one grant, how you have received funds, how you have expenditure has been made, right? The total details they want. So for that purpose, what we can do, we can have 3 P&L accounts. So, but I'm telling you, in real scenario,
Yeah.
till now I have done 15 projects. I have not seen in any of the commercial organizations more than one P&L account. Because
Okay.
one more thing
The
is there.
example what you quoted that preparing for separate grants can be done with the cost centers also, right?
Profit centers, that's what I'm I wanted to tell you. No, because of the profit centers, even this is not required. If you see, there is a standard company code 0001 or 1000 company code, right? In 1000 company code, if you check it, see, there is a standard company code provided by SAP 1000.
Okay.
SAP ideas. See, here you can see P&L account statement type.
Okay.
See that fellow, see XYZ. Right, the profit that are arriving from the, see, this is unappropriated retained earnings. ER60 unappropriated retained earnings. So this is the main retained earnings in fact. See, we can have 3 P&L accounts in fact. This is unappropriated retained earnings, PY means maybe previous year. ER60. So this may be some different. So for standard company code, he has used this one. Now you understand XYZ?
Yeah.
And target accounts, if profit is received from unappropriated retained earnings, will be posted here. If you are getting profit from AR60 unappropriated retained earnings, will be posted to this account. Main retained earnings, this is the main one that is going to be posted to this. So like that we can have, but I am telling you, till now I did not get an opportunity to use this practically. But yes, there is a facility. So it doesn't mean that SAP has given, see, one thing we need to remember that SAP has been defined keeping in view the requirements of the worldwide companies. So hence, it doesn't mean that whatever the facility that has been given by SAP, we have to use it, right? But if you understand what is the facility, okay, that's okay. Right, when coming to, so I'm telling to the system, since I have only one account, X is going to be posted, that is retained earnings is going to be posted to this account. And once you save it, system will give you a message stating that account 100 101 not created in the chart of accounts. Yes, we have not yet created this GL account at all. So we'll create when we go to the easy access screen. Once we complete all 21 settings, then we'll create this this account, right? So that's why ignore the warning, press enter. Don't get stopped here. Most of the students, sir, I tried to create it, system is giving a message, that's why I have not stopped here. But don't stop here, just ignore the warning and go ahead. So now 8 steps we have completed. Right, now 9th step is nothing but retained financial year, right? That is define fiscal year variant, assign fiscal